Ryse Son of Rome 2 just got a massive update, and Xbox might be preparing to pull off one of the most unexpected revivals in gaming history. Now, we've had whispers, leaks, and fan campaigns for years, but with Xbox's new leadership actively shaking things up, the puzzle pieces are finally starting to align in a way that should have every action-adventure fan absolutely geeking out. So what is going on with Ryse 2? To understand the hype, we have to look at the recent massive rumor mill from Gamescom 2026. High-profile industry insiders like NateTheHate and Windows Central's Corden dropped a massive bombshell, revealing that Xbox is hiding a sequel announcement for an unexpected, owned IP that is being developed by a third-party studio. Now, Nate did recently walk back the idea that we'll see it revealed at Gamescom specifically, noting that Microsoft's plans shifted to focus on previously announced projects. But the key takeaway here is that the project itself is very much alive behind the scenes. And when fans started looking at the clues, an established but dormant Xbox IP developed by an external third party, all roads point directly to Ryse. Let's be real, the original Ryse was an absolute visual juggernaut when it launched back in 2013. Seriously, you boot that game up today on an Xbox Series X, and it still looks better than half the AAA games releasing in 2026. But it underperformed critically, sitting at a 60 on Metacritic and a 6.4 on OpenCritic, mainly because the gameplay was basically just a linear corridor of QTE execution spam. Because of that, a sequel seemed dead in the water. An IGN report recently revealed that the real reason we never got Ryse 2 was a massive standoff over the IP rights. Crytek owned the IP rights and refused to sell them, while Microsoft refused to fund a sequel unless they could own the IP entirely. It was a complete impasse, and work on the game simply stopped. But enter Xbox's new CEO, Asha Sharma. She's currently executing a massive business reset to revive the brand, bringing back focus to key exclusive franchises and hyping up their next-gen console, Project Helix. Handing Ryse 2 to Crytek to develop as a major exclusive to show off Project Helix's performance would be the ultimate power move. And the best part? We actually know what Crytek's original vision for Ryse 2 was. According to former project manager Yannick Boucher, the sequels were planned to move away from linear corridors and adopt a more open-ended level design, very similar to God of War 2018. They wanted to introduce vehicle navigation, full PvP multiplayer, and were even floating ideas of moving away from Rome entirely to do a Viking game or set a sequel in feudal Japan. Now, if Ryse 2 is indeed the mystery project, here is my short wish list of what I absolutely need to see. Ditch the QTE spam. Keep the brutal, visceral combat, but make it dynamic and skill-based. Commit to that God of War style level design. Let us explore grand, immersive historical settings that aren't just straight lines. Bring back and expand the Colosseum Gladiator multiplayer. The wave defense mode in the first game was low-key the best part, and expanding that with PvP would be absolute cinema. If Microsoft lets Crytek cook and leverages their new Project Helix hardware, this sequel could easily target a late 2027 or 2028 release window and completely blow our minds. But I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Ryse 2 is the secret sequel Xbox is working on? Would you play a Viking-themed Ryse? Let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and until next time, this has been Mr. Bilal, and I'll talk to you again soon.